Hello, my name is Yves Schoof, and today I wanted to talk about cash flow planning strategies for medical professionals. You know, all too often we see doctors or dentists earning really good money, but still struggling to make ends meet, so to speak, because obviously there's a lot of different pressures on your cash flow, starting with high income tax rates, living expenses, mortgage repayments, school fees. So what we often find is that people come and see us even at a young age because they're really struggling to make the most of their cash flow. You know, they realize that they're making good money, but they're not really making much progress. And so what typically the problem is that there's a lack of structure within your cash flow. So how do we typically then tackle this and make sure our clients are making the most of that surplus money? Well, first of all, we help our clients establish their goals. So it's really important to work out what your priorities are in life in terms of your financial resources. Because obviously there's always going to be trade-offs. For example, you may want to pay off your mortgage in 10 years' time, or some people may want to fund their children's school fees. And there's all sorts of other goals that you may have, but it's really working out what are the most important ones in terms of the priorities for our particular family. Secondly, you then need to set up automatic payment mechanisms to make sure those goals are effectively funded. And so very few people work really well to a budget in terms of saying, well, I'm only going to spend this much per month. But what works really well is if you're really motivated and you're accountable, because obviously you've committed to achieving those goals, and what you need to do to achieve them is to actually fund them as well. So that's what we find often works really well with the medical clients that we're working with. So maybe look at your cash flow from that point of view. Start with assessing your goals, documenting them, working out how much you need to actually fund them, and then actually make it happen as well. You know, set that money aside, set up automatic payments, and don't leave it to yourself to save that money at the end of the month. Hopefully this tip has been useful. I look forward to talking to you again in the next couple of weeks. Thank you.